Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we want to work on minor 9 chords, and this is in a series called Structured Practice, where we take one chord, go through all 12 keys. So if you haven't checked out some of the other ones and you need to brush up on some of your more basic chords, I've done a bunch in the past that you can check out. And if you want more advanced chords, you can kind of go ahead in the series wherever you're at. But this is minor 9 chord lesson, okay? And this is basically how you make it. Okay, minor chords are very mysterious, very sort of cool. I really like them. All right, so we start with a minor chord. Hopefully you know how to make that. And then we add the 7 chord, minor 7, which would be the B flat in this case. And then we're gonna take the C, or the root, and move it up to be the 2. So this is where we get this little dissonance here, this little clash between the 2 and the 3, D and E flat. And it adds just such a cool tone, very, like I said, it's mysterious kind of, it's ominous, what's gonna happen. B flat, D, E flat, G, or 7, 2, 3, 5 of a C minor chord. So this is C minor 9. And minor 9s work really well on your 2 chord and your 6 chord. So let's say we're in the key of E flat. Our 6 chord is C minor. Our 2 chord is F minor. Now a 3 chord is a minor as well. The minor 7 works really well on the 3 chord, but the minor 9 sort of takes you outside of the key, right? Like if we're in E flat, you're supposed to have an A flat, but not an A natural, right? So a minor 7 would work well, but the minor 9 kind of takes you outside of the key. So sometimes, I have heard it a few times, there's certain songs that it does happen on the 3 chord, but most of the time it's going to be on your 2 chord or your 6 chord where the minor 9 happens. So just keep that in mind. That's a good kind of rule of thumb. But let's take this through all 12 keys, shall we? Let's go C minor, then we're going to go to F minor. So we got an F minor chord. There's our 7. Move the F up to the G, and that is our 2. So 7, 2, 3, 5. 2 plus 7 equals the 9. So we have to have the 2, we have to have the 7 on top of our regular minor chord. B flat minor. Add the 7, add the 2. A flat C, D flat F is our B flat minor 7. E flat minor, 7, 2. D flat F, G flat, B flat. Very cool. A flat minor 7. Here's the 7. A flat goes up to B flat, and that's our minor 9. Cool. D flat minor, minor 7. D flat goes up to E flat. Love it. Very cool chord. G flat minor, 7. The root goes up to the 2. G flat goes up to A flat. E, A flat, A, and D flat. Sweet. Let's go to B minor. Add the 7. Add the 2. 7 plus 2 equals 9. A, C sharp, D, F sharp. Cool. E, minor 7 plus the 2 equals minor 9, right? D, F sharp, G, B, which is 7, 2, 3, 5. Sweet. A minor 7, minor 9, which would be 7 plus 2. G, B, C, E for the A minor 9. How about a D minor 9? So we got 7, 2, 3, 5. C, E, F, A. Cool. Last one, G minor. So there's my G minor chord. With the 7 is the F. And then the G goes up to A. We have F, A, B flat, and D. Sweet. Let's take it through all 12 keys. But before we do, you may or may not have heard, I do have a church piano 101 course. It's now available. You can check out the first lesson for free. This is a great resource to get you playing much better than you already are. If you're at a beginner level, this will take you far into the intermediate stage if you take each lesson seriously. You can check out the link below. for the first lesson to be free. Check that out. And we're going to play this through minor 9s at 80 BPM. All right, we're going to play through each chord, starting with G minor. 1, 2, ready, go. We'll do 2 beats per chord. C minor 9. F. B flat minor. E flat. A flat. D flat. G flat. B. E. A. D. Very cool. So that's all 12 minor 9 chords. I hope this was helpful for you. Some of these chords start to get a little crazy the way they look, the way they feel. But if you take the time to go through each of these just like I did, start with maybe in the middle of the video where I'm just going through each of the 12 chords, start to get faster at the transitions. And then the final test is, can you play them with the metronome through all 12? And that's when you can learn to identify them quickly on a chord chart and put them into a song without having to stop and think about it for too long. Okay, that's the goal. If you want to check out the next video in this series, it's right here. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.